Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics with me, Get Daved. This is a co-op LP with Snapwave. You might have heard him, no big deal. He's not here right now though. So I switched Ramza to a knight and then gave him two swords, and he's death incarnate, so that'll be fun. We're doing the map Tiger. We need to bring Rafa, because she's our low brave item finder. And I'll bring Meliadul as well, because I gave her the other Excalibur. Yes, the other Excalibur. There's two of them. And you know what? Cloud hasn't seen some action. My only concern is, I'm afraid I'm going to get into a fight, and nobody's going to have Secret Hunt, and I'm going to want to poach a bunch of stuff. I have it on Orlando. I just thought I'd double check if I didn't have it on anyone else. You know what? We'll take Orlando without his Excalibur instead of Beowulf, who, if he hasn't proven his usefulness to you, well, I don't know what will. I have a reputation, and rightfully so, as a player who doesn't like to use magical classes very much, but I mean, you bring along someone like Beowulf, well, he just makes the value apparent very quickly. Sorry everybody, I just have to check one thing. I bet this is messing everything up for you. What a jerk, he didn't even pause the video. Okay. Sorry if that was a really bad intro to the fight. Okay, there's a few enemies there, including a epic behemoth, and okay, one of those is going to be a Pisco Demon, one's a Squid Larkin, and that one, a Mind Flayer. That Mind Blast attack is the worst thing ever. Also, their attack power is 20. These are level 80 enemies. So, well, that one was a level 80 enemy. Pretty wide variety. The Aramins are really kind of dangerous too, so really, we just have to be careful. That's all there is to it. And this one looks like we've got some crisscrossing bridges, trenches as well. Also, all of the treasures in this are right at the beginning. So, you know what? Get Rafa's speed up, and then go for it. Ramza should be quite a juggernaut up close. I would have preferred him to have Secret Hunt, but I just wanted to show someone dual-wielding the Save the Queen and the Excalibur, because you can have a lot of fun there. On the other hand, Meliadul is probably not going to be particularly elite useful, because, again, all of her skills are suited towards, got a height of 5 here. Oops. All of her skills are suited towards fighting people with equipment. That's what makes her special, so quite unfortunately, she won't be at her full effectiveness. She's still quite strong. She's got remarkably high base stats, so you can't just ignore something like that. Discovered a Phoenix Down. Or did I? An Elixir, there we go. The items on this level I don't consider to be particularly good. Especially because we're starting to get close to the one that has like the Maximilian, which is a really good piece of armor, things like that, so try not to be disappointed in this one. And we've got Cloud. You can all see his truly mediocre limit skill in action. I'll show you one right now. You have to charge it. That's the main drawback. Like, when you consider how powerful Holy Knights are, and the fact that they always hit, and they don't have to charge, it kind of makes Cloud, suck. See, that was kind of cool, right? He has to use a sword that has an attack power of 10 to do that. Those Aramans could really cause me a lot of trouble if I'm not careful. They have these moves called things like Look of Devil that, well, they do damage. Level 59, that's prime. CT gauge is 98. 98 is useless to me. I guess Rafa isn't at her turn quite yet, so their stats will change momentarily. And Meliadul, you volunteered to be the sacrificial lamb. Try not to get killed or turn to stone or something. Okay, Orlando's going to be able to actually hit him now, so that's nice. That's a good thing. I might actually revive that thing just so I can poach it later. Something akin to killing a man just to watch him die. And Rams is here to party, so... Okay, well some of them have a height of 3, so I'm gonna go after them that way. Stop! Oh, I didn't notice that Cloud was gonna get hit by that. I guess he walked up a level. You know, Cloud is honestly more likely to be a detriment than a help in this fight, but whatever. You've never seen him in action aside from that very first battle, so maybe I can try getting some of his better limit breaks off. He doesn't have all of them. He's got all of them but 2. Oh, here it comes. Please miss. Confusion. Yeah. Mind flares. They're pretty horrible. Oh no. Okay, it was just a crystal mail. No big deal. I was expecting that to be Genji armor or something like that. Okay, so we need to hit her to get her to no longer be confused before she does some real damage. Let's see how you like confusion. Yeah! Yeah, take that. Alright, Cloud. Time to earn your keep. 100% chance of success, that's nice. Unfortunately, he may be absolutely decimated by Aramans. I guess just keep pumping up Rams' stats. Hopefully they'll go for him and he can Hamedo. To be honest, I'm not even really sure what I'm doing right now. Experience is 21. It's a multiple of 3. Experience is 75. That's a multiple of 3. It looks like I can get away with that. Everybody, this is fantastic news. Calculators, check them out. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's no longer crazy. She might be dead, but no longer crazy. Please block. So yes, did anyone else see that number that came up for the damage? The good news was it was less than 999. Okay. I think they have counterattack as well. Yeah. Maybe we'll let Ramza take a stab at him. $77 experience points, that's no good to me. 59 level. CT gauge is an odd, or is a multiple of 5. Sorry, Cloud. The needs of the many. He might have immunity to stop as well, but I'm gonna hit Orlando too if I do that one. His CT gauge is also a multiple of 4 though. And that would still hit Orlando. We might just have to get traditional on this one. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I only picked up one item over here and then lost interest, so I should probably keep going with that. How unfortunate. It's extremely vulnerable to fire. Or Rafa's just got extremely powerful magic. That's okay with me. I switched the black robe onto her as well, so... take this opportunity to try poaching some of these guys. I'm hoping the magic will hit the behemoth, and then Orlando will get his chance to really go for it. Could have been worse. I was just getting ready for that thing to get berserked. And even though Rams is going to get scorched if he stands there, I want that Mind Flayer dead. You might say, hey, it's confused. What harm can it do? Plenty. It can do plenty o' harm. Okay, what's the name of this behemoth? Nocitos. Do a little bit... Ooh. Dead? 100% chance? Are some of these moves good? I never knew some of these were good. They all, seemed crappy until now. 100% chance to kill a behemoth is nice, if I didn't want to poach it. Maybe we can try for that floataball. They're not that great. Zero damage, okay. Wow, that's just remarkable. I mean, I could hit multiple enemies with this thing. Hey everybody, Cloud doesn't completely suck. Also, Omnislash has a pretty good area of effect, but the charging time on it's ridiculous. You'd have to use it in conjunction with Short Charge at the very least. Okay, well, that would kill Meliadul as well. was surprisingly difficult to find something appropriate to this situation. Oh my goodness! I guess I just use it here and hope I remember not to step there. So this just in, everybody. Cloud might be good. In retrospect, torching Ramza with that spell was not a great choice. The process of glaciation is the slow creeping of... Oh, it does a random status element. Okay. That's okay with me. Let's see if we can't heal Ramza, whose level is a multiple of 3. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good choice. That guy was full HP already. That one I'm not so sure about. Woohoo! Man, I remember when you were all questioning Rafa. Yep, now you must be feeling pretty silly. Okay, I really hope this succeeds. I really hope I don't lose this video game. Oh goodness, he's not dead. There's no reason why I shouldn't have been able to hit it with something harder, you know? Kids, that's what we call suspect judgment. Along with the fact that I keep forgetting to collect stuff with Rafa. Feel free to deduct points from me on that. Well, no. That's opening a can of worms. Only I may control the points. If you survive this cloud, hopefully it'll run away. You performed your duty admirably. Now it runs away. Okay. Seriously, we have some items to get here, so I'm just gonna go for it. Secret clothes! It's a secret to everyone. Okay. Now, this is kind of risky here, but I'm going to try to revive Cloud. Actually, you know what? I don't care if I revive some of those other enemies with him. Because I want to poach him eventually anyway. I forgot all the information my brain just observed. 42 is a multiple of 3. For those of you who don't know the trick for multiples of 3, 1, get mad at your elementary school teacher, and 2, add up all of the digits individually and see if they're a multiple of 3. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is a multiple of 3. It's a pretty neat trick. It's kind of awkward. I mean, I don't want to kill all of these enemies. But we haven't found the exit yet, and most of the exits are right near the bottom. I think I'm just going to send Ramza after it, even though he could absolutely decimate some of the enemies over there. And maybe we'll leave this R-man up until the very end. He'll be the one. Actually, his CT gauge is at 100, which means when stop wears off, he's going to act right away. I don't like that as much. Time for some behemoth soup. He won't be bothering us anymore. aside from the joy of having raw, unadulterated goodies for cheap, I was actually going to say something else and then change my mind partway through. Sorry if that made no sense. Oh, we did find a path that goes further on. Wow, way to earn your keep, Cloud. No one ever counter-tackled so bravely. So one of the exits is down where Ramza is. The rest are all more or less in that spot. There is one right there. You could also find an exit there. And since this is all about Rafa right now, I'll just use haste on her. Now, considering how grossly under-leveled he is, Cloud is not doing that bad. He might be a fantastic character, actually. Okay, we've already found that treasure. And that one was terrible. A cursed ring. I don't know if that sounds that much better. Okay, let's revive us some poachables. Actually, we're in no hurry for that, to be honest. If your level is a multiple of 4, I'll just do it anyway. What's the worst thing that could happen? You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna wait on it. As soon as I asked what the worst thing that could happen is, I started thinking of lots of things. Potential exit here, everybody. I'm just gonna use accumulate, get Ramza to get some job points, nothing more. And we'll beat down this enemy. And now we'll just do things the safe way. Go with 100% accuracy attacks that boost his attack power. Apparently that stops you from poaching. Oh goodness, what was I thinking? I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, welcome back, everybody. The other item was a blast gun. It's actually kind of special that we found one, but I don't want to talk about it right now. I think there's also a stone gun in the game, which actually might be one of the really hard ones to find, but my memory's a little foggy on that one. I don't know if it's a treasure further into Deep Dungeon or not. And we're going to take this opportunity to go see what we poached. Nothing good! Right on, everybody! Well, some poachable items are good. You're just going to have to trust me on that one. As a matter of fact, some enemies, no matter what you poach, you get something good. Like, even if it's the common item. Like, some of those dragons, you know, you get a super rare item like a whale whisker or something if, I don't know how I feel about that. If you get the rare item, but if you don't, you still get things like a rubber suit, which is about as much fun as it sounds. And in the meantime, let's check out some of our gear. So, blast gun. Yeah, it's lightning elemental, but that's okay. Probably the most useful element overall. I wonder if his weapon would be super powered if I put on a black robe. The secret clothes are kind of interesting. So, speed plus 2 is nice, HP plus 20 is awful. When it says always transparent, I believe what they mean is you start transparent, because I'm pretty sure as soon as you do an action it wears off. So, that kind of sucks. We can take it into the next fight and just double check, but I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. And the cursed ring, always undead. So, negative healing. The speed bonus, or the stat bonuses associated with it are quite nice, though. I don't know if I'd put it on, because I like it when healing spells work, but maybe on someone like Malik, who has really low faith, you could get some use out of that. Anyway, I think that's all the interesting items for this video, so I'll see you all in the next one, where we will do the bridge.